Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm David, your host. If this is your first time here, this podcast is all about short but interesting talks with great people. I invite people from different areas of life to share their stories and ideas. If you like to learn or just enjoy hearing new ideas, this podcast is for you. Today, we have a special guest, Jason. He is very successful in the software business. We will learn about his story, how he started his company, and get some good advice. Let's get started. Today, I have a special guest. Jason, you are very successful in software development. I'm happy to have you here. How are you?
Thanks, David. I'm great, and it's really nice to be on your show. I've been listening to your podcast for some time, and I'm excited to be here.
That's great. I'm excited to talk with you. You have done a lot in the tech world. Can you tell our listeners about yourself and how you got the idea for your business?
Sure, I've always loved coding and technology. I saw how software could solve problems. After a few years in the industry, I saw a need for a new kind of software. It could help tech teams manage projects better and work faster. So I decided to create a tool for that, and it became successful quickly.
That's amazing, Jason. You found a problem and created something useful. Now that your business is doing well, what are your plans for the next 5 years?
My goal is to keep making new things. Tech is always changing, so we need to improve our product all the time. I also want to take my business to more countries and grow my team while keeping a good company culture.
It sounds like you know what you want to do. Let's talk about the principles that helped you succeed. What values do you follow in your work and life?
I always focus on the customer. Our work must help them. Also, never give up. Business is hard, but you need to keep going. Lastly, always learn. Every day, I try to learn something new, either from books or experience.
That's good advice. Now, as an entrepreneur, how do you stay healthy and avoid burnout?
I make sure to exercise regularly. It helps me feel better and stay focused. I also take breaks when needed. Spending time with my family helps me relax. The most important thing is knowing when you are getting too tired. When I feel that way, I step back, take a break, and then return to work.
Great points. Now, what advice do you have for new entrepreneurs?
First, know why you are starting your business. Have a clear purpose. Second, don't fear failure. You will learn from your mistakes. And finally, surround yourself with good people. Having a strong team and mentors is very important.
That's great advice, Jason. Before we finish, I have one more question. If you could ask 3 questions and know the real answers, what would you ask?
That's a fun question. First, I'd ask what the future of AI will look like. Second, I'd ask how to stay happy forever. And third, I'd ask if there's life on other planets. These answers could change everything.
Those are interesting questions. Jason, it was wonderful having you on the show. Thanks for sharing your story and advice.
Thank you, David. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Me too. Best of luck with everything.
Thanks, David. Goodbye.
Take care. That's the end of today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed my talk with Jason. He had some great ideas and advice to share. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like the podcast. It really helps us and will bring you more amazing guests in the future. And Sarai, take care, everyone, and see you next time.